Sure. Charlie, in that third quarter, when Oklahoma came back and got the lead early on, I'm wondering if there was a sense of panic among you guys, or how did you avoid having that sense of panic?
Yeah, they shot a lot of open threes in that quarter. I feel like I mean it wasn't much of a panic. We always tend to come out slow after in that second half. So we just had to make adjustments quickly. They came out the gates really well in the second half of Oklahoma. So we just had to match their intensity and we were able to get some steals, get some hands on balls and force some turnovers that were needed, especially. So that helped us a lot.
And how good did it feel to get out of Norman with a victory over a rival like Oklahoma?
Yeah, no, it feels really good. Road games haven't been good for us, so this was really a good road win for us. We just got to stack games and look forward to West Virginia now.
Go ahead, Dennis.
Charlie, I know you're doing it for the team, but individually, you're really starting to come into your own. What is Vic Schaefer and his staff? How are they making you such an improved player than you were before you started this season?
I feel like it has a lot to do with me and my maturity. It makes it so much easier on the coaches when you have a player that's competitive and relentless and just dominant on the boards. And that's how I pride myself on just being dominant on the boards. I don't focus too much on the points. That's going to come, but when you have a player like me and have a great coaching staff, it just makes for a great combination. So I feel like the coaching staff has done really well implementing me in their offense, and it makes it hard to guard when you have me along with four of the great players on the floor.
Yeah, and I know what the proper answer is, but did the individual national awards fuel you in any way? Because you are a proud athlete, right?
Yeah, no, I'm definitely humble and always know my hard work will get me to where I'm supposed to be. So I just take notice to my hard work, and I don't ever want to stop. I want to keep going. So the awards are great, but I just want to keep on pushing and be the best player I can be.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Danny, back to you.
Charlie, how different of a team is this with Audrey back?
Oh, really different. Audrey adds definitely a defensive force. She's dominant. She's relentless and just a tough player. That tough player that we need. And having her back, she made key shots down the end, down the crunch time, and she definitely adds a great aspect to this team. We all just feed off of her energy, the way that she plays, offensively, defensively. She's just a great player, and we're just so excited to have her back.
We've asked you this before, but you had another 40-minute game today. How are you adjusting to these, and are you just exhausted afterwards? Are you just going to go crash on the plane ride home, or how are you going to recover?
It's tiring, when you're in the game like that, and especially a game like that. It was kind of close in the beginning, then we started to kind of pull away, but you just in the game, you don't sit down, except it's timeouts, But great players have to do that, and I feel like I'm adjusting well to playing 40 minutes because it's going to be something I have to do again along. As far as the season goes, but I feel like I'm handling it well. Definitely going to get some rest on the plane for sure.
Go ahead, Roger.
Hey, Charlie, if you're in the game, you're going to get your points. You even talked about it. How important was that 14 of 18 stat line to be so efficient offensively?
Definitely was important. If you look at it, you take away my points, we could have lost the game. So I just feel like everybody knows their role, and my role in this team obviously is to score. And I have to be like that every single game in order for us to be successful. So I'm just doing my job. I'm getting a lot of rebounds, doing what I'm supposed to do, and my offense is coming along. But I focus myself on my rebounds, and that gets me in the game, and that gets everybody else going too. So I have to have a good performance like that every night.
Anybody else?
I have one more. Charlie, obviously being 6'5", you've probably always been one of the tallest, if not one of the tallest person on the court. But I'm wondering, do you notice your height more this season because you guys have been playing a lot of like 4-guard lineups, and seems like a lot of guards are being thrown at y'all. So I'm wondering if you kind of notice those mismatches maybe even more this season.
Actually tonight I noticed it when I was guarding number one. My height compared to hers when I was guarding out on the perimeter, I was like, I'm long. I knew I was always tall, but last year playing with Joyner, it kind of was like, we were the same height, and we had some depth like that in the post. So, but me being out there with 4 guards, it really just I took a notice of that today. I'm like, wow, I'm kind of long, So yeah.